you are lucky enough to be getting away this winter, you are going to need a good set of luggage. So Shona Jensen has done all the work for you. You went out, you researched, you saw all the different brands and the different types, and now we're going to get a bit of a lesson so we know what to look for.
And it was research on what's in the market, but it was also personal research, because I am an extreme traveler. I travel a lot. Boy, did I learned a lot of hard lessons when it comes to luggage, so I'm going to share all that too.
Okay, so, good.
Here's what to look for in a set of luggage.
Yeah.
So let's kind of start from the outside in over here. So there's hard shell luggage.
Yeah.
And there's soft shell luggage, right? So that's the basics. Which one's better? There isn't a better. It's a personal preference, but there are things to look for. So when you're looking for hard shell luggage, let's say, like this set here, you want to look what the material is. Unfortunately, when it comes to luggage, you get what you pay for, like most things in life, right?
Yeah.
Because, so if you're buying a hard shell luggage that is really, 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 really cheap, like I don't mean on great sale, I mean regular price really cheap, there's a reason.
Right.
It's made of plastic. And it's going to crack. They get thrown around, it's going to get bumped, the corners are going to get dented, you're going to get what you pay for. So there's a material that is hard shell called polycarbonate. There's a lot of different materials there, but the main one that most people are going to is till you get into luxury stuff. Yeah. Polycarbonate. It looks like plastic.
Yeah,
it's hard like plastic, really durable. It's got all these great things like scratch resistant and things like that. So you're looking, pay attention to what the material is of the actual luggage. Okay. When it comes to soft, it's the same thing. It's the quality of the nylon. What's the nylon made of? What's the weave? So when you're doing your homework on your nylon, I'm comparing your suitcases, read the information. Like those little tags that are on the suitcases, they're actually very informative. They're there for a reason. Or jump online and figure out what you're looking for when it comes to nylon. My personal preference, I lean towards the hard, but the good thing about the soft luggage is if you're trying, especially with a carry-on, if you're trying to ram that, as people do, because now with all the luggage fees, people are getting on airplanes like pack mules. They've got like everything in their kitchen sink and they're trying to get it on. It's awful. So you have a little bit of flexibility when it comes to squishing it into the top. Yes. So that's good for nylon. With hard, really pay attention to the measurements. Do not go over 21 inches for your carry-on. Some airlines are going down to the 20 and 19, so pay attention and choose to what your habits are. If you're flying once a year, that may be less of an issue. You know, you're going to Disneyland with the family once a year. But if you're a frequent traveler, you want to make sure you buy right. So that's the hard. When it comes to the handles, handles are a must, like a must. You're kind of crazy if you don't have a handle. And if, you know, this is the deal. You want a suitcase that has 2 bars on the handle. So not a single bar down the middle. And that's kind of logical, but when you're looking at all these attributes of luggage, you may not think of it. The reason why it's giving you better flexibility and better maneuverability, is that a word? It is now.
We'll take it.
Trademark, Shona Jensen, no. And it gives you more flexibility with the suitcase. You're going to have more control. 1 bar, they wiggle, the handle will twist. You won't have the control you need. Also with the 2-wheel, if you've got a carry-on and big, you can hold them together and you can move them around and you still have one free hand to catch your little one that's running away, hold your coffee, whatever you need to do.
Because the wheels go sideways and a lot of them never used to do that. They go front to back and sideways.
That's so you want full rotating wheels. So if we move over to here, actually, we can get into the wheel world.
Before we do, though, I want to talk about this luggage because after the show, we're going to be drawing for this Travel Pro Max Light 2 luggage, okay? Thanks to holiday.ca for that. Perfect for any trip. That's amazing.
So great, right?
Excellent.
So great. So before wheels, actually, let's talk about color. Don't be afraid of color. I know, I'm a pink girl. I love pink.
Well, you're going to see it right away on the carousel.
Heck yeah, that's going to come down the chute, and you can watch that little guy roll all the way around. Unless you're one of those people that rushes the chute where it's going to come around. I don't get why you do that. Life's too short. Take a breather. So don't be scared of really bright colors. They're really great, and it's fun. You know, you're on vacation. You're probably going somewhere happy.
Yeah.
So let's get into the wheels because we talked about it, and this one. We've got here that color luggage is by Atlantic, and they've got the brightest, most fabulous colors. I love them.
It's amazing.
It's really great.
They always stand out.
Now, this is what you're looking for in wheels. So you want 4 wheels. 4 wheels versus 2 wheels. My opinion, 4 wheels are better because you have the flat flexibility to push it sideways, which is easier on your body. But if you get onto a thick carpet or gravel, you can just give it a kick, and it can be a 2-wheel too. So you have the best of both worlds with 4 wheels. You want wheels, like you were saying, that aren't fixed, that they have full rotation, so you can move and swerve as you wish in crowds, that aren't just stuck in one direction. Also look for a wheel that kind of looks like a roller skate, a rollerblade, skateboard wheel, where it's kind of got that rubber on the outside. It's going to be glide better for you, and it's also going to withstand some impact a little bit better because it's got a softness to it. As opposed to that really firm, hard plastic that'll crack one hit and it can crack.
For sure.
So, and that can happen even to good luggage. We have to have certain expectations. Like, it go through a whole lot, right?
Well, have you seen the way they throw your luggage around?
Yeah, sure have.
So please get something sustainable and durable. It's going to be beaten up.
It's totally going to be beaten up. Okay, so then we want to go to zipper. Absolutely, hard or soft, always get an expandable suitcase. You never know what you're going to be getting into. And on your carry-on suitcase, get an expandable zipper. Okay, that's really big. Let's talk packability. So this is cool. This luggage is Haze, and it's the Smart Luggage, the new one, and this is the Vantage. Okay, here's what I like about it. So I had a suitcase that had 2 equal parts, zippers on equal parts. I'm like, oh my God, that's so brilliant. I open it up, nothing going anywhere. Well, if you had anything bigger than 1/2 of the suitcase, you couldn't use that feature, okay?
Right.
So this is one big square in the middle, and the separating part also comes out. So you can use it or you can't use it. It's up to you. So I like that flexibility. I'll make the little pockets for shoes and stuff myself.
Right.
That works best for me.
Okay.
And locks.
Yeah, so what is the situation on locks?
Okay.
It used to be don't put a lock on because you know they're going to bust the lock to get into your luggage anyways.
It's actually illegal. You're not allowed to. In fact, if they see one, I would venture to the fact that they would go out of their way to take it off because they want to know why. The locks on all the luggages, you want to make sure they're TSA approved, and that is globally.
Okay.
And if your luggage now doesn't have like locks built in, if you're buying new ones, definitely get the built-in lock because why would you not? They're combination. If your luggage now, you're buying one piece at a time because you're on a budget. If you're going to buy a lock, just make sure it's TSA approved, and that means security, like customs and airport security. They all have a special key that can open it. The code's on it. It's not so the baggage people and no offense, but the people that might happened to me 3 times within 3 months.
Oh, it's happened to us too.
That I've been pilfered. I got locks. They can't get into it, but the authorities can, and that's the whole point. They have to do that.
Okay.
They have to be able to go there. Yeah.
Really good luggage info, Shona. Thank you for that.
My pleasure.
We're going to do some more